So restorative justice is a process whereby victims or those people that have been harmed come into communication with the offender or that person that's caused the harm. It's an opportunity for victims to meet and to ask questions about what's happened, to understand why something's happened, what's led up to, what's happened, and most importantly to talk about the impact and the harm that's been caused. For offenders, it's about them taking responsibility and hearing the impact. The traditional criminal justice system quite often doesn't allow victims to have that opportunity to talk about the impact of what's happened, first at the time of the offence but also afterwards. So it's an opportunity for offenders to hear directly from that victim about what the impact is. It's funded by the Ministry of Justice through the Police and Crime Commissioner. It's funded via the victims funding, so it's very much about how victims cope and recover from what's happened. So it's a service that covers the whole of West Yorkshire. We can take referrals from victims, we can take referrals from offenders, we can take referrals from organisations that work with victims or offenders. Victims and offenders can self-refer. The offence doesn't need to be reported to the police, so we can take unreported crimes as well as crimes that are reported. We also take referrals from organisations like Victim Support, the Probation Service, the prison, anywhere that works with victims and offenders. And what's really important for us is about raising the awareness of restorative justice so victims can access restorative justice at a time that's right for them. So restorative justice is important because it empowers victims. It's their opportunity to have a voice. In the traditional criminal justice system, quite often victims might not have a voice. Victims don't get the opportunity as part of that process to understand why the offence has happened or to ask those questions. So for some victims, it's not suitable for everyone, not everyone wants to take part in that process, but for some victims, it's really important for them in order to be able to move on from that process. So what's really important in West Yorkshire is that all victims are given the opportunity to know about restorative justice and to make the decision whether it's right for them or not. What needs to happen next is that we need to start adhering to the Victims Code, which is about ensuring that all victims of crime are offered information about restorative justice. So we'll continue to work really hard with West Yorkshire Police to educate and give those officers that are working with victims the knowledge to know about restorative justice so that they can offer it to victims, and when victims have questions that the officer can feel that they've got the knowledge to be able to answer those questions. You can find out more about restorative justice by visiting our website, which is rjwestyorkshire.org.uk. We've also got a free phone telephone number, which is 0800 783 1550. We will take referrals from victims, offenders themselves or through third-party organisations. We have a Twitter account and a Facebook account. There's also information on the police internet and intranet, as well as on the Police and Crime Commissioner's website as well. So there's a variety of different ways that people can get in contact. We've also got an email address, which is rjwestyorkshire@restorativesolutions.org.uk.